welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a kind of like a galaxy themed nail tutorial, because I do love the galaxy and everyone knows that, I think, because I'm always kind of doing them. And I thought instead of doing a sponge one, I'll try and do it with the stamping plate. I'm going to do a smoosh as well, so it'll be a lot easier for the background instead of doing this using the sponge. I thought to put it on there and it'll be a lot easier and be a bit messy, but hey, it doesn't matter, there's a bit on there. And this is how I clean my roller off, just a lint roller, or if you haven't got a lint roller, a little bit of sticky tape, that on there, but don't use acetone. You can on them ones, but not on clear ones because it ruins it. This polish I'm using now is the Metals. It's an essence one, and it is called, if I can see, because I've got it here, but it's in black, on black. It's really good. Rebel at Heart, that one's called, and the like the aqua blue kind of one, it is still Essence, the Metals, and it is called Rock My Soul. Beautiful, really are lovely polishes. The black one is just really pretty, it's really good. And then what you do, you just put a few dots on there and just smoosh them on your nails. I want to do something special on that one, so I'm going to leave that one till last. I decided to cover them up all black because it was a little bit, I don't know, you could see through the first one that I did on my finger, so I thought I'd better add a base coat to it just to make it a bit easier for it to go onto. So, but this colour, and if you don't use a top coat over this, it just looks amazing. It's got like a satin finish to it. It's really nice, really glittery, but it's not glittery. It's like rock when you get glitters in rocks, you know, like one of them. It's like that. And I'm just going to add a little bit of red over the blue because I wanted to like mix them in like you'd get in the galaxy. You see all the, obviously in a telescope or on telly, if you're watching it like that, you get all the blues and the purples and the pinks and the yellows. And I thought, well, I could have done different colours for different fingers, which now I'm thinking would have probably been a bit better, but I didn't. So I just used the Essence one. What colour am I using there? The green one. I use a red one as well, which one is Turn Up the Volume, and that's an Essence. I love Trend one, the Metals are beautiful. That one I'm using now, actually, it's really nice. Where are we now? Just putting a few dots on there. There, that's the one. The what did I say it was called again? Turn Up the Volume, exclamation mark. What's this? Oh yeah, I wanted to matte them out because they do actually look quite, I don't know, it's like oil on water kind of effect when you matte them out. They go so soft and it just looks nice. And I thought, well, that's a perfect galaxy background because the galaxy isn't shiny apart from the stars, and that's where I was going with it. So what I'm doing now, I'm using Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry for stamping instead of a silver stamping polish, because the Insta-Dry one works beautifully, and the number is 230 and it's silver sweep. So if you ever see that out and about, it's a bit hard, I think, to get in the shops around here, I think anyway, but you can get it online. Now I just wanted to put a few squiggles and swirls on it, and the reason the reason why I'm doing this one for is because we watch a lot of YouTube, and I'm a bit of a conspiracist. I don't mind people knowing that, you know, my mind's open to everything, really. I've got an open mind, and I believe there's things out there that they're not telling us about. But I'm going to kind of go off the subject. I won't go on to all that because I'm not the person to listen to. The person you want to be listening to is SecureTeam10. Now, his YouTube channel, me and my partner watch every day or every time he uploads he's really good. He goes into depth about things, and he also debunks a lot of stuff as well. You know, some of these people saying, hey, look at this stuff, this is a bit crazy, you know, and he's like, yeah, it looks good, and then he'll explain about it, or then he'll say the reasons why I don't think it's right, this is why I like it for, and this is why I enjoy watching SecureTeam. So, and also I got in contact with him and asked him if I could do this, you know, taking his logo, because I didn't want to go and do it without people's permission. So thank you very much, Tyler. I do appreciate it. I don't know whether you're going to watch this, but thank you very much. It's probably not your kind of thing, like, but I did try really hard to do the logo. It's very small to do it on your nails, and there's certain bits I had to miss out, but nothing major. I was just adding a few bits of glitter around this bit here, because I thought of, like I said, like the matte background. We've got the silver swirls and the planet and all that lot. And I thought I'd add some space dust, if you like. Yeah, space dust. And with the matte, it does look really, really nice. It's got kind of a texture to it, but it dries kind of smooth, you know. Ooh, what's that bit there? Did you see that? Ooh, it's not very... I have to get a new one, I think. Now, I'm just about to start on the tricky bit, should we say. I mean, I'm not the best freehander in the world, but I really did try hard on this, and my table was absolutely a state with all stuff everywhere trying to get it right, but I really did try to get it right. And what I'm going to do now is just do, for the background, do a big large round white dot. I just kept going round and round. I thought, I'm not drawing it on with a brush because I'll just be wibbly wobbly woo everywhere, so I thought, well, it'd be neater to go around with quite a large dotting tool in acrylic paint, because acrylic paint just dries quicker anyway. But nail varnish will dry too quick if you're using it. Say, like, if you're using it and you're a little bit slower, it does dry up really quicker than you can with than it does with acrylic paint. Now what I'm attempting to do here, I'm attempting to not actually do the outline, but just get like a little gauge where I'm going. I'm drawing an alien's head. I'm trying to get it a little bit longer and fill it out a little bit more. I'm looking at the photograph while I'm trying to do it, but to get it on camera and to get it in with the lights and everything is so hard. But I enjoyed doing this one, actually. I was really impressed with the outcome, for me anyway, because I usually do stamping and sponging and effects and things like that, you know, and bright colours and neons, and well, we all know about that. So it starts off and looks a bit wibbly wobbly, but it ends up looking alright. I'm just going to cover that little bit of white bit up there because I went over it, and that's the beauty of it. If you do mess up, you can just go back over it, and which I did several times with this, but I cut them bits out. You're never going to see them bits because they are deleted. Now I think I've got the base right. I'm just adding there's like 3 little white, I'm not too sure what them bits are, but there's 3 little white bits. I actually done one wrong at the top, so I had to move it, but I'd done that off camera. There's like little 3 white bits in the little black circle around the alien's head, but like I say, one of the top ones I had to move because I did it wrong. I thought it was in the right place, and I looked at my finger and went because I was doing it upside down as well, so that's even harder. And these bits gave me cause of concern because, like I say, I'm not the best artist, really. I'm not, but this is the only way I could do it, with like the really small dotter, and just keep adding bits and then adding bits with the black, you know. So if I've gone over with the white, I can just correct myself with the black, like I'm doing now. And eventually you end up with 2 wonky eyes like that, and then you end up with a better version like that. just by magic. and another one, and I think that's where I ended up with that one. I was going to try and put SecureTeam or ST10 on it, but I never had the room to do it, and it's too tiny. I'm just adding a few different shape, different light shaped stars, just to give it a bit more, what's the word, dimension, I think that's the right word. Now I'm just matting it out, but I don't mat the logo out of SecureTeam. I don't mat that out. Underneath is matte, but what I do with the top of it, I give it a gloss over, but just the top, just to give that. It really does. I'm looking at it now because I've still got them on my nails, and it does add a little bit of bling to it. Well, thank you very much for watching my attempt to do SecureTeam's logo, and thank you all for watching, and check me out on Instagram. It's at s._nail art, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.